All right, so for the second round for demons and other dead stuff, we are starting off with Hades and Barbosa. So Jared and Armida, take it away.
I'm gonna be real. I got nothing on this. I'm like very close to giving you the W because I feel like if Barbosa were to win against Hades, he would need a lot of help. I single-handedly no, and not with a lot of time and preparation. For some reason, like I just felt like Chernobog in the first round just didn't like it felt like just another entity to me. But we've seen like the and maybe it's because I feel like Hades and Barbosa kind of have like that same attitude of like I'll go insane, but I just won't quit either way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think that's the missing piece of it. Because who also has that attitude is Jack Sparrow, and Barbosa can't seem to beat Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
With that kind of like, even if it drives me crazy, I'm just not gonna quit.
The scenario that was in my head was that Hades would strike a deal with Barbosa to free him of his curse, hence turning him mortal again, and then the fates would just
yeah. That was quick.
It's interesting.
That was my scenario in my head.
I was thinking more about, Barbosa, because if Barbosa was able to kill, Constance Hatchaway, who's dead, who's to say that he's not also able to find out a way to, make Hades, the god of the underworld, like, a way to also kill him as well.
Barbosa didn't defeat Constance, Davy Jones did.
Oh, right. But like that
Yeah.
kind of thing though, like who's to say that he's still not able to do it though?
If he does, it's gonna be like by the seat of his pants, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like I don't see him advancing because like I feel like if anyone, any ordinary human with no extraordinary gift, if anyone's gonna see it all the way through to the end, like I feel like it would be Barbosa, but at the same time, like that would be a lot. It's kind of a long shot.
I'm on the page of that. If Barbosa had like a lot of fight in him, I could see something happening. But with how flighty he is, I think if Hades offered him a way out, he'd take it, and then it would be to Hades' advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how this was like me and Jared like just being like, yeah.
Solemnly agreeing.
It's interesting like how like they were paired up too, because like a lot of them were like unevenly matched.
Yeah.
So hopefully with the next round it'll be, better with everything that's like I'm seeing right now. It'll be very interesting. But Troy, what are you thinking?
Hades.
Yeah, I don't think there's really much of a challenge there. I was trying to think of a way to, help Barbosa, but yeah, I don't think there's a way. Yeah.
I appreciate you sticking up for me like that, but no.
All right, up next is King Candy versus Davy Jones.
Take it away, Troy.
No, thank you. All right, I guess I'll go. So, King Candy, he is a Sugar Rush racer, as we all know. And I feel like because of the different courses of Sugar Rush, your reflex skills have to really be on point to, dodge the oncoming, whatever it is, obstacles. So I feel like his reflex skills are very, very on par and allow him to dodge things with ease. So I feel like if, who was it? Davy Jones were to attack him, he'd be able to be defensive about it and, get out of the way quickly.
And he's also a glitch, so he can just glitch out.
Is
he really?
A glitch.
Or he's like whatever it's called, like a.
He's just a different character from a different game.
Oh, I thought it was because he was controlling the inside of the thing.
No, he got into it. Like,
oh, okay,
he's not a glitch or a virus. He just managed to get into.
Yeah, he cheated his way.
Interesting. Okay.
I kind of see King Candy as a plotter in my head. I was thinking about this scenario, and I thought that he would join Davy Jones to try and take him out from the inside, but I feel like Davy Jones can tell when somebody's trying to do that. I didn't prepare much of an argument for these. I'm sorry. Well, Davy Jones also immortal.
He doesn't he have a heart and he dies in the movie?
As long as the heart is like.
Did King Candy not fly into a root beer float explosion and die?
Well, yeah, but like technically, as a video game character, he can't die. You're not wrong.
Technically, as an undead, he
Sure, it's
Davy
like,
Jones can't die.
wait.
Are we trying to put King Candy in the real world or put Davy Jones into a video game? Because that's where I think
That's
this
also
issue comes to life.
I feel like it'd be more fair if he was in a video game.
Okay.
Because there's a lot you could do inside of like the game world, especially. That I don't think if King Candy was in like the real world and he was like a NASCAR driver, I don't think he'd get very far.
Also, King Candy was a nanobug.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm talking about like him just as himself, not as a nano. Because as a nanobug, I feel like he would win.
Oh, as himself, then I for sure think Davy Jones would. Ralph could have beat the crap out of King
This
Candy
isn't
if he
about
wanted
Ralph.
to, and
This
he
isn't
chose
about Ralph.
not
This is
to.
about King Candy and
Davy Jones slice his head off. Done.
Deflected.
How? With his glasses?
Yeah. Yeah, honestly.
I think this just comes down to Sky and Armida. I
It
don't
really
think there's
does.
really a way to be like, this character would win.
What are you thinking?
No. Don't
What
give
if we
us
just
your
take
fate.
them both? We just take both of them out.
Should we start with the Instagram poll?
Let's start
No.
with-
No, we have. I think we have to do this.
That's
first.
called a last resort,
Yeah.
honey. I think, I mean, I want to give King Candy a fair shot, but I'm not. I'm going to give it to Davy Jones.
Yeah, I feel like Davy Jones, like there's so much, that he can use in his armada of like sea creatures, and like obviously he doesn't have his heart and it's hidden. It would take so much time for him to be able to find the chest, and get it and then kill him, while he can easily just go after him and do it himself. So it's kind of like you're going on two different missions while Davy Jones is just doing one and just ending it really fast. So yeah, Barbosa or Davy Jones, sorry.
Okay, that leaves two of my characters for that poll.
Yeah, nicely done.
Thank you.
Hades and Davy Jones.
I'm mixing up Davy Jones and Barbosa to the tally today twice because he did it twice. So seven still have.
Oh my gosh.
Do we?
Well,
it
was only missing me up because like there was two pirates, and like they were right like after each other, that I was just like, oh.
I was mixing them up too.
Do we want to finish that poll since they're both my characters and I'm not going to argue one over the other?
You have to.
Yeah, might as well finish it.
I'm giving my point to Hades.
Yeah, Hades would have won anyways.
Hades and Davy Jones.
Yeah.
I'm going Hades.
I'll go
I'm
Hades.
also going Hades.
Cool.
Well, it would mess up the actual like thing though, because if we're gonna do it like in different episodes, it's up to you if you want to just finish.
I thought we were gonna finish it today.
We can if you want to.
I thought we were gonna finish it.
Oh, I didn't realize we were finishing it.
I didn't either.
Me neither.
I thought it was gonna.
I asked you. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I said it was each gonna be one round for every episode.
I was just gonna finish that poll so that we don't have.
Yeah.
So we do the other
we can
three
just
in the
finish
next
that one.
episode.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna Hades as well.
Unless you want to put King Candy in there.
Nope.
All right, so monsters and animals. The first one up is Shere Khan and the hyenas.
Oh my.
Jared, do you want to go first? Oh wait, that
not
was
me,
you,
that's
Armida. Sorry.
We've been talking about this for 2 weeks.
It doesn't matter. I don't
When's the
care.
next one?
Oh my god.
Please start.
No, what? No. Well, no, because I'm not. We both did Instagram polls for this one, and both of our polls tied. So, anyway, I mean, I'm gonna like take it just back to the idea. I think there was one argument that we pre-argued this a couple weeks ago, and I think something that was super that I didn't mention the first time was that, you know, even though we haven't seen Shere Khan kill in this particular movie, doesn't mean that I think Shere Khan's never killed before. Because there's a reason why the idea of Shere Khan is so menacing and terrifying, is because like there's a reason why like the jungle animals all kind of like cower in fear to him and understand that
He's
like
a tiger.
when Shere Khan when he comes in, and it's not a tiger, it's Shere Khan. Like Bagheera is not scary. No one cares about Bagheera like making a scene when he walks in. Bagheera's made a reputation for himself as somebody who's trustworthy and friendly. Shere Khan is a jungle predator that has made himself known to be fearsome. There's a reason why animals go, oh, Shere Khan, because he has like his repertoire should be quite extensive if they are that afraid of him.
Is that it?
It's just like Mowgli's the first one he hasn't killed, but I don't doubt that he's murdered
So
many animals.
You can't kill a 7-year-old child. Is that what you're telling me?
The hyenas couldn't kill Simba when he was a baby.
The hyenas couldn't kill Simba, and
They couldn't kill Simba because we had.
I bet the hyenas couldn't kill a human either. I bet they couldn't.
The only reason they couldn't was because of Mufasa.
Have you ever seen a hyena kill a human?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sure it has happened. Watch Nat Geo. I'm sure it's there.
Well, Shere Khan.
I think we know who's gonna win, but let's let Sky talk.
Oh, sorry. That's so mean.
Jared is Team Armida tonight. I don't know what to tell
So
you.
mean.
I'm joking.
I have a lot for this, actually.
Please
No,
don't read all that.
No, literally, he texted me at like 3 and he was like, I'm gonna kick your butt with the hyenas and Shere Khan. This is the one that he's the most enthusiastic
It's
about.
detailed, okay? So, stated before, hyenas are the most deadly pack animals in Africa. I'm going to repeat that. They're the most deadly pack animals in Africa.
Can I ask a question first before
Please
you get
do.
deep into this?
Yes.
Is this going to be a specific scenario, or is this like true facts?
No, it's both. I'm just like getting into like the actual like, you know, how they are able to operate. Okay. No, but there's actual, yeah. You know, even beating out tigers due to the harsh like way the hyenas go after their prey. So just in the Lion King alone, within the first 20 minutes, yes, they did not succeed because Mufasa did attack them, but they were almost able to kill Simba and
what is Mufasa?
A lion. But guess what happens?
A cat predator. And guess what Shere Khan also is? I bet if Shere Khan rolled up into the place, those hyenas would become his henchmen.
Yeah, and literally 5 minutes later, they start the giant attack with the wildebeest killing Mufasa.
I bet Shere Khan could lead the hyenas better than Scar did, which
but
would mean they wouldn't have to kill him.
Didn't kill Mufasa. The hyenas
they
just
killed
got the
Scar.
wildebeest riled up. Scar was a malnourished.
Scar killed Mufasa. The hyenas did Scar's bidding. The whole thing was Scar's idea. If Shere Khan, who has 10 times the wit of Scar, rolled up into the joint and was like, yo, I'm your leader now, I bet they would definitely get done with him. They probably trust him to feed them. Why? Because he's a murderous tiger.
Who couldn't kill a child.
Okay,
That's your only thing? You have notes upon notes and I have nothing in your last argument. He couldn't kill a child.
Didn't they need Mowgli for man's red flower? Or was Shere Khan's thing different?
The flower thing was the monkeys.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay, keep going, Sky.
He has notes on notes on notes, and I have nothing.
He's mad.
It's funny at this point that I'm just like, you know,
Wait, why did Shere Khan keep him alive?
wasn't he
It
trying to
was-
use him or something?
Right?
There was some reason that he wouldn't kill him, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me neither.
probably
But if
because
that-
Disney.
But if that wasn't the that's true.
Probably because Disney, because like honestly, like in a real life scenario, Mowgli would have been dead in seconds. Like
Yeah.
wouldn't have survived. Wouldn't
And
have.
like there
survived
is like a lot of
growing up.
weight to his like, you know, his menacing presence, but like just due to like, you know, on screen, there's no murder, there's nothing that's like shown
They
to
managed
actually
to
show, you know, him being this big scary creature that he is, and he ultimately loses at the end.
I
They
feel
don't
like
show it because it's a Disney movie, but like
That's
they
true.
imply it.
What
plenty.
happens in Lion King? They literally kill half of everyone.
That is Hamlet. They don't have a choice.
That is Hamlet, but also like you have to consider the eras that both of these movies came
That's-
out in as well. And
Very true.
but they're clever about in the way that they maneuver Mowgli throughout the story to keep him away from Shere Khan, so Shere Khan never has to. They don't ever put a scenario where Mowgli is vulnerable enough for Shere Khan to kill him in seconds.
But especially
Yeah.
being like pack animals, I feel like yes, they're not as smart, but they're dangerous enough to keep attacking their prey till there's nothing left.
Shere Khan would own them. Like Shere Khan would just recruit them.
The hyenas could have also killed Scar when he was in the den.
Oh yeah,
but
that's true.
The
But
hyenas
all of
would
a
never
sud-
have an opportunity to kill Shere Khan because Shere Khan's a more efficient leader.
Because Shere Khan is Shere Khan.
I think the hyenas can kill when they realize they can kill. Otherwise, they're too scared to do it.
But it's
Because that's
we're-
what happened in The Lion King. Was they could have killed Scar at any point and eaten him, but they didn't.
we're focused on the three though, right? Not like hyenas.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
Okay.
three.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, what are you guys thinking?
No, I want to hear more of your notes.
Yeah,
You
me
have
too.
so
That
many
was pretty
notes.
much everything because she kept using that one thing against me. So please.
It's like I just kept talking and then he's like, okay, got that.
Troy.
Could in theory the hyenas 3 against 1, right?
How big is Shere Khan though?
A
That's
normal
also
size
How much is
tiger.
Ed gonna help?
How big are the hyenas?
Not that big.
Shere Khan is unnaturally big. I think
I'm trying to help
that's
Sky out here, and it's backfired. I'm sorry.
Shere Khan is like a bigger than normal tiger, and hyenas are the size of like a border collie.
They're bigger than.
In the wild,
That's
they're
true.
in the
small.
movie, they're like somewhere between young Simba and Scar.
If they
Yeah.
were hungry, I feel like they would win.
Shere Khan is like just a little bit bigger than an average tiger.
I'm gonna go with Shere Khan.
I'm also gonna go with Shere Khan.
It's okay.
I did not expect this. I did not expect this at all. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
He's gonna be sad the rest of the episode.
I
now.
know.
All right.
I was gonna save him, but then I looked at the Instagram polls and I
Remember, I'm gonna see you in a week.
And I'll ignore you that entire time. Okay, so up next, Randall versus Ka.
yeah, buddy. I'll go first. I feel like we've made Armida go first on all of these.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do a lot of research for this one. In my head, I think Randall thinks he's smarter than he is, so he would try to take Ka on one, like just like face to face, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm too smart to be hypnotized," and then Ka would hypnotize him, and yeah.
Randall does seem to have a bigger ego than what is necessary. Maybe it's just that, like, Randall does overestimate himself a bit, but at the same time, like there is a reason why he is so scary. And there is a reason why, you know, he is second best. I think his size is pretty much the only thing that stops him from being the top scarer. That and his selfishness gets in the way a lot. But I just had this thought right now. Ka is voiced by Jim Cummings, and Jim Cummings like tends to voice these characters that are a little bit on like the softer side in terms of like even for a villain. And if a 7-year-old can escape that snake, not to bring back the 7-year-old argument that this one just threw at me, but like, I feel like in this instance, maybe Randall does have the smarts to kind of get through it, but like, I don't know, size was his downfall at the end of the day. So he would have to be very strategic in the way that, but like he almost killed Sully at the same time. So that's not
and
like
Boo attacked him with a bat.
But Boo did attack him with a bat. Yeah.
And with that point made of if Ka couldn't kill a 7-year-old, why couldn't Randall kill a 2-year-old?
Yeah. I think they both overestimate themselves for sure.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Ka does. I think Ka's just living life, and whoever he gets, and whoever he doesn't.
Well, then
doesn't.
In that case, like then Ka is someone who's just kind of vibing, and you know, Randall is somebody who has determination and has grit to him.
But Ka's not just gonna let Randall kill him. If anything, Ka's gonna try and eat Randall, which means he's gonna get hypnotized.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Randall's gonna be able to escape that because nobody wants to save Randall.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like this is hard because
this is hard.
On one side, Ka is like 50-foot snake, and Randall also can camouflage himself. And
he does have that power on his side, yeah.
And he could.
But how big? Okay, so thinking about like Ka's size, how big around is he like normally?
Like in the real animal kingdom,
or
like
just
circumference?
I'm thinking about like how big the snake is, like because in the movie the snake seemed, you know, overly large, like, and it seemed giant. I'm just trying to picture if like Randall can like physically get his like arms around Ka.
Yeah, that was my question. If Randall's able to like either at least wrap his body around Ka, then he stands a chance. But if Ka's too big, then it's gonna be
his downfall. Yeah,
that's gonna be his downfall.
In the real animal kingdom, a python that gets up to that size, which is like 45-50 feet, are usually like a 9-foot circumference.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're big. Like pythons are huge when they're that big.
I think I know my answer.
But like Randall, I feel like he could change his skin color and like mimic.
Yeah, Randall does have the habit.
It could blend in with him. Yeah, that's true.
He has a habit of blending in whenever he hears anyone. Like a door slammed and he was like camouflage. So I don't know if he would even make himself vulnerable to Ka's hypnotism, because Ka would first have to know that he's there. Like Randall's very sensitive to sudden noises and he quickly changes.
He's very stealthy too.
But Randall being invisible doesn't mean he can't be hypnotized.
But Ka would have to know that Randall is there in the first place.
Because he's invisible. How can you see something invisible?
Because Ka can just stay in that mode, pretty much. The hypnosis mode.
Do snakes have a sense of smell?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Also, they have
it's like through their through their tongue, though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They have infrared through their noses. Like they can detect heat,
movement, and heat. Okay.
Yep.
Well, wouldn't Randall be cold-blooded?
He's still warmer than the world around him.
That's fair.
Yeah. Especially if it's in the jungle.
Oh yeah.
Or even in Monsters Incorporated.
That's what I should have started off with.
Where are we fighting?
Pythons can pythons can detect infrared with their tongues.
You should open with that. I don't know why I picture this fight happening in the jungle on Ka's turf. I don't know why I pictured it there, but that's what I pictured
it in the tree because I
can't
see Ka getting out of the tree.
Yeah.
It's like you come to me and then we'll fight.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
And then we'll fight. Yeah.
Troy, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna go with Ka.
I was also gonna go Ka, yeah.
I also love
I'm
his
fine
song.
with that. I'm
Not
fine
that
with
that
losing
matters.
because
I think for
I
me,
feel bad about last time, so
I think for
I'm
me,
okay
it's
losing.
really just doing like due to how big the snake is, and the fact that he does have infrared. I don't think if it was like a smaller snake, I feel like Randall would have a chance to get his body around it. But especially due to like trying to choke it out or something, I feel like he would have such a hard time being able to actually be able to do it.
Yeah.
So like I don't see that really having a chance.
I feel like he would struggle to like in the long run. He would try to, but
And I feel like
so
Randall
much.
gets tired really easily. So like especially if he was trying to fight it for a really long time, I feel like he'd get tired and then the snake would, just like attack him when he's, exhausted or something.
I like how Jared was like, I did not prepare well, and he's won.
I mean, I didn't
mad.
prepare at all for the last one too.
All right. Ending it off with human disasters. So this is the fourth round. Mother Gothel versus a Syndrome.
I cannot wait for this.
Go for it, Sky.
Oh, are you Syndrome?
Yep.
Okay.
Where's your notebook?
Yeah, I like
read it all.
Yeah, I actually took time to like try to prep some things. So for some reason, I think Mother Gothel is really good at playing with like other people's emotions due to like manipulation. And I feel like all that Syndrome wanted was for someone to like love him and like be proud of him, because that's what he was really looking for in The Incredibles, was just like to be idolized by the person that he like looked up to. And Mother Gothel's gonna know that and really use it to her full advantage. So she's gonna take him and like shower him in love and affection and really like get her on him on her side. And totally like play into like that trap of like feeling like he's wanted finally. And then when he's like least expecting it, she's gonna stab him in the back and actually kill him. And yeah, Syndrome does have like a lot of tech and stuff, but it also is what leads to his downfall in the film, with the Omnidroid gaining intelligence and turning on the creator. And also with his boots, how like they flew him up in the air, but that also was what led him to being sucked into a turbine and killed. So I feel like even though he has all like this technology and stuff like that, it also is like super, bad for him in the fact that it could also like be used against him and not him even knowing that it would. And Mother Gothel also has a very strong like bodyguards and stuff around her. She has two giant thugs. And Syndrome has nothing.
He has that.
Syndrome has an island.
He has an island, but what really happens on the island? Nothing.
I feel like he controls the island.
Most of the movie, actually.
I don't know. I mean, he has like that like bodyguard, that like woman who like kind of just stands there when like things like go on. Yeah.
Can I save the time and say I was giving Sky the W from the start? Because in my head, Mother Gothel became Mirage pretty much.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
And killed him.